As a person that has been part of this experience for a couple of times now, what are your thoughts on the state of Black love and even just the two interviews that you just conducted?
I I think the two interviews we just conducted confirmed what I have been feeling. Like there are so many seemingly amazing women that are looking for love, that are doing the work, and for some reason it just feels like where you at, man? Where y'all at?
My name is Alex Cato. I'm 38 years old.
My name is Markevius Collier, and I'm 36.
Yes, my name's Ian. 28 years old.
I come from a mixed race background. I've traveled like probably most of the world. I don't really speak other languages fluently, but I've lived in a lot of places. Just a perfect weekend.
Yes.
I think like waking up, like around around 7-ish. Maybe a little bit of exercise. I really like doing yoga, some morning yoga or something like that. Get a sweat on, then go home, have some coffee, some breakfast, and then some type of like kind of adventure exploration. Maybe a house project or something like that. I really like playing sports, connecting with friends, some type of kind of adventure, I guess I would say. Even if that's just like a nice little walk or bike ride, but like I'm kind of like a little kid. Like I like having a little like we're gonna do this today, and we're gonna like go on this journey, and like kind of like creating a little set of obstacles to get through that. I would say I'm spiritual, but I'm not. I don't go to church on Sundays. Like I don't really see that changing. I'm really organized, and like I don't let food go bad. Like I just like I'm very particular, and for my roommate who's a woman, she likes that style, and so there's a lot of synergy with that. It's hard for me to kind of categorize into types,
Okay.
but I like tall.
Okay.
Tall and pretty, I guess. Kind of has a sense of like peacefulness about them and kindness. So someone that's adventurous. So adventurous, like I'm not going on a cruise with you. Like, we can go on a hike in the Grand Canyon. I'm not opposed to somebody with kids, but I guess it really depends on like kids, how many kids, age of the kids. Do I like your kids? Do I get along with your kids? So ideally, someone without kids. Deal breaker, just someone that doesn't have ambitions. Like, I'd say probably like the exercise, the adventurous thing are really critical to me, because that's kind of what fuels me outside of work is that stuff. And just being able to like experience different cultures. I think some people are really comfortable in one cultural group, and I kind of have a blur of cultural groups and friends, so I like kind of like that diversity of perspectives. I spent a couple years without that level of commitment, and now I just kind of realized that I do see the benefits of that, of building a partnership with somebody and trying to kind of grow with them, especially, as I'm starting to get older and think, I feel like my career is in a really good spot, and like a lot of my other things are in a good spot, but I don't have that like real partnership. And so that's kind of something I want to like kind of reinvest into and grow in that space.
I was a railroad conductor when I first moved here, and then I play tennis. I'm kind of active. So those are a couple things that people find interesting. So I have a dog. Maybe you got a dog. Maybe we want to go to the dog park. Or I've been learning to cook and stuff like that. Maybe that's something we want to do together. I love being in community, so I like the social support, especially the black folk and black stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Would you consider yourself introverted or extroverted?
What's the middle one?
Amber.
Ambiverted. Okay. I'm probably more introverted, but I've been a trainer. I've done a lot of client-facing and people-facing kinds of things, and I'm passionate about like mental health and stuff like that. So I can be extroverted, but man, I like being at the crib.
Yeah. Do you have a physical type that you prefer?
Black.
Period.
There's stuff I like. I like the curly froze. Yeah, I like that shit. What else I like? I like eyes. I prefer she's shorter than me, so I can dunk on her ass when she acting up. I prefer that she want to take care of herself. I think I'm trying to take care of myself.
Say it plainly.
And I prefer that she fit. I believe in God. I grew up Baptist, went to church for most of my entire childhood. I was on the usher board. I've been my family, they got stuff in the rap church and all that. Um, but as I've become an adult, there's certain things that I don't necessarily agree with. That like certain practices and traditions that I don't think are helpful. Um, you know, so I pray I think I lean on God more than anything. I think I've mentioned I don't like mean spirited people. I don't like constant negativity. I get a lot of that from like social media and dates I've been on where I come to the date and the first thing you saying is, how black men are this or how I'm surprised that you like me. I don't like niggas asking me about money when we first start talking. It's kind of corny. I dated somebody for 2 years and I thought we was gonna do it and we didn't. So I think subconsciously I get kind of nervous about that shit. Like I'm a little bit like, so
Like, what do you nervous? Like, what part makes you nervous?
man, when you get to that point with somebody, to me, where you're talking about engagement and marriage, and then it don't happen, it's like, it's like building a house and having the roof done and everything else in there, and then you got to start all over. The whole house got to come down, and now you got to refine how to how to build. And I think it's hard to just, do it again.
I work in construction as a project manager. I've been in construction basically like the last 8, 10 years. I love to travel. I love traveling. Well, I was born
Okay.
in another country. Uh,
Where were you born?
I was born in Kenya. I kind of feel like I'm more introverted, but like kind of an ambivert. It just depends on the environment I'm in and the people I'm around. Someone who can love themselves first and has
Okay.
goals. Someone who is isn't afraid of being vulnerable. Someone who has like a plan for their life and able to someone who's not afraid to say what's on their mind and someone who can also um, be there for me when like times are good or times are bad. The only thing I don't like is someone who's just really self-centered and doesn't really think
Okay.
of others as well. And so they're just all about themselves. I'll say I'm Christian, yes, but I'm not like super religious. But still go to church and I'll pray. But that's not like the biggest thing. They could be Christian, they could be Muslim or whatever else, as long as they can respect themselves and respect me and my beliefs.
Listening to you talk, it seems like we could hook you up with anybody because you're just so chill and laid back. Is that the case? Are you really just open to anything and anybody as long as they're not self-centered?
Actually, I would say, yeah, I'm just a chill guy, basically. So
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
5'8"? Okay. If you were taking a girl out on a date, what would your first date be?
Ooh, that depends. I know that's a good question because a lot of people are like, "Oh, we're not taking if you're taking me at Applebee's or something like that." But that's not me. I'll probably do like an adventure game or like go to a museum or an art gallery and then go to like a get get a get nice lunch. Yeah, something that just allows us to just talk to each other and get to know each other because anyone can go have a meal and not trying to spend like too much on a meal, because that's a lot of people want that right away. So is this just only in Minnesota or is it just nationwide?
For now, it's just in Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Is that's what you're looking
Um,
for, right? Or are you looking
yes,
for something
ma'am.
else?
Yeah, I've got to get my next queen.
Oh, okay, okay.
Period, Ian.
So is marriage the goal for you?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, marriage or have a life partner.
Okay.
It depends on what a lot of people think nowadays, since there's different versions of being with somebody forever.
It's tough. I would say it's a little tough. So I feel like we need to hunt down more men because I know that they're out there, but I don't believe that they're necessarily on the dating apps. It's good that we have this show for that reason because it's different from the typical dating app. So it gets people out of their house and it's exciting, something exciting for people to do and look forward to. That's different. Yeah, I think that it's not hopeless. Love can happen. Yeah.